But here's what nobody really tells you about hitting rock bottom. It's how to recover from who you really believed you were intended to be. You start asking yourself questions like, did I miss my window? Right? Do I still have a shot? And now maybe this is just who I am. I know I wrestled with that 1,000 times. I remember reconciling to myself, okay, I'm just not that guy anymore. Maybe this is just who I am. That's the real loss. It's not the stuff, but that sense of identity, that sense of purpose. How do you recover from that? For me, what had to be recovered was my belief in myself. How are you going to get anyone to believe in you if you don't believe in you yourself? I think that there's something great out there waiting for you to show up, but I'm worried that you're not going to recognize it when you arrive at it, because you're so blinded by low self-worth. I felt like I was confronting something that I really needed to confront, and I felt like there was some real clarity beginning to enter my life. I hadn't just lost money. I hadn't just lost relationships. I had negotiated my own self-worth down to zero. Here's what I realized, that losing everything isn't an end. It's an opportunity to recreate. It's an opportunity to clear the table and go, what am I working with here, and how do I do something with it? For me, I had to get to a point where I realized that I was an asset, that I had value. What happened was I stopped discounting myself. I stopped apologizing or disqualifying my reason for taking up space. You have value. You have something to offer. Sometimes it takes a failure for something like that to happen. When did I start believing that I wasn't worth rebuilding? Because the moment you stop agreeing with the negative narrative in your head, now you are positioned for a beginning. Now you are positioned for a comeback. Now you're positioned for a reset. Now you can start creating. You don't need permission to be who you want to be. You really just need the decision.